What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tackle Tuesday. Now this week, last week we went over top water, walk the dog kind of technique. This week I'm going to go over two baits. One I've done a couple weeks ago in the past, but because Lucky Tackle Box knows it's that time of year, it's time for jerk bait fishing. I'll go over this BD series and how I would use it, and then we're going to go over some square bill cranking action. So let's jump into the jerk bait. If you guys haven't seen those past Tackle Tuesday videos, I recommend, I'll put the links in the description. I recommend going and checking those out, guys. Those are great videos, great ideas, and great tips. Now, like I said, you hear that? Every jerk bait is different. I'm telling you, you just got to get out there and find your niche. And if you really don't jerk bait fish that much and you don't know which one you really like, sign up for the Lucky Tackle Box. This sends random ones out there, and you'll be able to fish and find the one that you like. I really love the shape of this. I like the length of it because it's got the 3 trebles, and when I'm bass fishing, I love the 3 trebles because 9 times out of 10, if they go for that front treble, they usually pop off, but the second and last treble gets them 9 times out of 10. So it's really good. I think it's really good to have the 3 trebles because you got some backup there. And I'm telling you, if you guys know me, I hate treble hook lures because I lose fish because I'm stupid. But to help prevent, what we're gonna do is how you're gonna tie this. I would do a uni knot, polymer knot. I mean, anything. It's got the split ring on it, so it's gonna do whatever it needs to do in the water. It's got that freedom to move around. And I would use 10 to 12 pound fluorocode or fluorocarbon, whichever you guys prefer. Fluorocode is a KastKing version of fluorocarbon. Check it out. It's coated with fluorocoat, and it's a copolymer, which is like a super abrasive resistance, minimal stretch, like mono, like it's high tech. It's in between mono and fluorocarbon, so it's going to be a lot cheaper in the pocket, and or more affordable in the pocket, and you guys are going to love it. So I like 12 pound on that, but 10 to 12 pounds fine for jerk baits, and you can use 8 if you really want to, but you're going to hate it when you get that big giant on. Well, down in Florida, I have to use it, man. I have to use 10 to 12 pound, sometimes 15. I just got to get up there, all the structure and everything. But like I said, when you go fishing with these, because it's treble hooks, be sure to use a medium bend, medium action rod, because they're going to have that bend when you're fighting that fish. So it helps you where you don't lose that fish and get him up to the bank or to the boat. But those are the #1 tips. If you guys didn't know, I did that in the past videos. Check them out. Check out those videos, and we're a little bit more in depth on these. And let's skip over to the crankbait. Crankbait fishing in the fall. Of course, the fall pattern, you're going to get like some bright colors. You're going to use, I want to say crawl colors. That's when the crawls start changing to a brownish reddish color, and they start eating up on the crawls. And how to tell they start eating up on the crawls, and if you look inside their mouth, like at their tonsils or whatever, it gets really red. Their teeth aren't as sharp, they're kind of dull when you lip them. And that's one way to tell that fish catching on crawls. Another way to tell if you're using a crawl crankbait and they're biting. I mean, if they're biting, then that's what they're biting. But to use this one dives 3 to 6 feet. And if you want to get it down to that 6 feet range, use like lower fluorocarbon fluorocoat. You can always use the same 10 to 12 pound to get in that 3 to 6 feet depth range. So you can switch these out pretty easy, this one and the jerk bait. And it has trebles. You can do a medium. Actually, on the crankbaits, you can do a medium heavy too. I know, like I said, the medium helps land them and get them on the bank. Medium heavy is going to help this pull it through the grass, because you're going to hit stumps, hit grass, and you're going to probably get hung up most of the time. And see what they did, like I said in my past videos on crankbaits, I don't like this treble when you hold it like this to go down past the lip. Well, theirs is perfect. It's not past the lip, because it seems like when they're past the lip, they tend to get hung up a lot more, because you're going to be beating this thing on rocks. And actually, if you can start or you have a rocky area, you need to go out and fish it with the square bill. I'm telling you right now, the way it bangs off those rocks and stuff, it entices those bass. I called it entices those bass, and they can go to strike. But if you can go to the fall or winter time, if you can go to a crawl pattern, I would try it out. It's gonna be amazing for square bill and lipless, and I can't wait to get out there and try this. But to tell you the truth, all you do is just reel it in, you throw it out, reel it in. It's not too hard to crankbait fish. You can try different stuff. Like I like to pause it for a little bit. Like I'll be reeling fast and I'll pause it, and then start reeling fast again and I'll pause it. And a lot of times bass want something different like that, and they'll hit it on the pause. So just when you get out there, just try different stuff out of the box, stuff that you've never seen anyone try before. Use it as a jerk bait. I mean, whatever you guys want to do. Crankbaits catch fish, and to me crankbaits are big. If you can't find them, you'll find them with a crankbait. You can cover more water, cover more ground, just walk, cast, throw, and I'm telling you, you'll catch way more fish. And hope this helps you guys. And remember, like and subscribe. Until next time, guys, get out and fish.